Okay. And we're also going to jump right into it. Yoda going for grunt play off the rip again. Generally speaking, right off the bat, look at this. Going for the extractor first as well. So he's going to do a similar build to what he did last game that actually cost him going for a quick tech play. On the red side, we have Mike Beaston running Cutter, which Cutter's also known, Nick, as the leader to just settle manly disputes. Gentlemanly disputes.
Yeah, so it's been told.
So it's been said. So here we have Cutter off the rip going for Marines as well. Very standard play here. Mike Beaston's coveted build. Very interesting to see what he does. I really hope that he just goes for a lot of Hellbringers. If Yoda's going for grunts off the rip, then that's exactly what he needs to do. Hellbringers, snipers, and we'll just see what happens from there. First confrontation already.
Right now,
augmented extractor upgrade complete.
If Yoda loses, he's eliminated from Group A. Mike winning would put him into the playoff stage. Big stuff on the line here. Game number 2.
Yoda is eliminated from Group A. What does that mean, Nick?
Well, tell you what, it would mess up my bracket prediction. That's what I tell you.
Receiving fire from
does that mean he's out officially? If he loses?
That would mean he's out.
Oh, Yoda has a lot to do here. He has a lot to prove. See, that's the problem with having all these incredible players in this tournament here, Nick, is that we're going to have some fan favorites that are going to get eliminated simply because they're going up against another fan favorite, I guess you could say.
Marines under assault from enemy
when everyone's this good, there's no... You can't really put a bet on it.
Yeah, exactly that, friend. Mike going for Generator third play as well. Gonna get the upgrade the second that he can. Actually, it was Generator 4th potentially. Going for Barracks 5th. Likely to go Barracks on one of these mini bases as well. Nothing as of right now. So he's gonna stick to one Barracks play, Nick. That's quite interesting. Yeah, I wonder what he's gonna do. He's probably just gonna mass Marines in and try to fight the Grunts mano-a-mano.
See if we get some suicide grunts. It looks like Yoda actually is going to try, similarly to last game, he's saving up that power. Might go for a quick tech upgrade here. Give himself a good position into the mid game, because that's really where Arbiter strives now, is the mid game, tech 2. Not necessarily early game like we had seen in the past. So we'll see how quickly he can get it. He's only 50 power away.
Harvester constructed.
Yoda now setting up as well to grab his power nades.
Complete.
Most likely, that's why the rally point's there. Mike doing the same. Very standard stuff. Sniper on the high ground here in hold position just to snipe it. Yeah, get those shots that he really wants to get. Honestly, in the early game, Nick, just picking off a few infantry units is so crucial. Like, before 5 minutes, any kills you get are so important. Especially on Rift, where you have all of these garrisons in the middle of the map. If you have any sniper in any of these garrisons, you can actually hit the units on the power node if they're grabbing it. It's really important to get those, get that control if you want to hold the middle power node. Mike now rallying some units here. Looks like he does finally have some Hellbringers rolling out.
Generator constructed.
No, he's still sticking with one, making snipers. That's it. Looks like Mike's trying to race to the tech game, Nicholas. Getting the upgraded on his extractor as well.
In combat with enemy infantry.
Yoda's already got that tech.
Power extractor constructed.
He needs to get one raid camp right here. So it looks like we're going to see a double raid camp from Yoda.
Marines
Does he have the army comp here to stop this initial push, though?
That's a good question.
It looks like Mike's got a couple snipes in the mix. 3 snipes. Yoda does not have any suis from what I can tell. Just 12 grunts, sticking to what he knows.
Now, Nick, I'm getting a glitch right now where I don't have a center reticle, but it honestly is perfect for spectating. Because now I don't have anything in the middle of the screen.
You think they would have made that a feature from the beginning?
Supply
upgrade complete.
They might have just done it.
Take advantage of
that. Posters might have just blessed us with a little, little patch. That might have been it.
Mid-game patch.
Mid-moment patch.
Mike, full control of the map. We'll see in Expo probably from Mike in the next few seconds, honestly.
Well, keep this in mind, though. Yoda's already teched up next, so he's already got Rangers rolling out, which is actually going to be a very different story in the first engagement here when we finally get there. Just because Rangers actually do a lot of DPS. Dropping in the conduit as well, getting these units their stacked ability. Look at all the pretty particles flying off of these guns as they get extra aggressive here, and then change their minds, seeing the perfect concave of snipes from Mike at the same time. Range of the garrison now will be shredding units.
He's boldly sticking to the grunt play.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know if I agree with it.
He loves it. He loves the grunt play.
Yeah, he sticks to his guns, I tell you that.
The enemy is upon us.
Mike here actually has a turret to defend in this situation.
You will fall
It's
before
not a
The
bad
enemy has
idea
captured
considering
our
that,
power node.
you know, enforcer drop can come at any time, just be extra obnoxious.
Under fire from ground troops. I'm getting real tired of this.
Yoda now moving units out across the map just to try to steal power nodes. But sadly, he's going to be mistaken and see
The
that
enemy
their
has
sentinels still
captured our
flying
power
around.
node.
Stasis mines in the middle of the map are going to be annoying, but you just drop them there for the conduit with the rage in the early engagements. Looks like an armory is now coming up as well, or I'm sorry, a war council producing the
Augmented
arbiter. Is what I meant to say.
harvester
Armory,
upgrade
man, I'm playing Halo Wars 1, right? Arbiter now
I
rolling
play
up.
Halo Wars 1 pet.
There you do.
Yeah, and it is an armory. A field armory.
A field armory, yeah.
Both.
Temple first. Making an arbiter out of the temple.
Air pad
Get the
constructed.
suicide grunt rush. No, we know. We know. Hellbringers now in the mix will actually be super effective against a lot of these units. Hellbringers are really beefy.
Hellbringers
They
fueled
do a
up.
lot of DPS against a lot of units when they get close, especially infantry, as well as buildings, as you know. For the fire!
Wait, are you telling me these things are set?
Leader power ready.
Now, this could be something absolutely incredible that I don't think I've ever seen. This is very StarCraft-esque. I'd love to see it from Yoda. No, he's not going to be doing it. But
Ready
in
for battle.
concept, loading suicide grunts into phantoms, then flying them over an enemy infantry army just to drop them down on top is something that would be fantastic to
That
see.
would be
Dispersion nozzles
that'd
research.
be a game changer.
By a sniper.
It looks like he loaded them up with rangers,
Fury
though.
researched.
Yeah, which is okay.
Our base
Equally
is
a good
under
idea
attack.
because the phantoms could be at a distance and do that. Yoda learning last game not to grab that expansion in that position that quickly is actually going to be grabbing his third base first. Keep up with all those numbers.
One furthest from him, it looks like Mike's going to start pushing towards it. Yoda's got to engage that
he has to
army in the
defend
middle
it.
of the map.
100% agree. Phantoms
I am
now
beset by
in
ground
weird positions
forces.
as well. I think Yoda's got something in mind for this Phantom. I think this Phantom's going to try to harass the sniper. That's actually a really good play here. Just going to fly the Phantom over and kill snipers out
Our
of garrison.
base is under attack.
What are they going to do? Phantom's out of position here, though. Definitely need to get flown out of the way, or else they will get picked. Phantom does go down. Two
Conduit
Rangers are now
incarnate
one-shot
research.
flying out of those Phantoms. Oh, no, at the same
Yoda
time,
not really
dispersion
microing here.
nozzles will come up, and Yoda's just sitting in this fire with his
All
infantry units
turret
here, Nick.
constructed.
Sniper's now rolling in for support as well. Yoda's
Augmented
not
extractor
microing his
upgrade
Rangers away.
complete.
Oh, no, this could be very tough for Yoda in this situation. Is going to have to back up. Really can't lose this base, though. With the dispersion nozzle flamers,
Our
man.
base is under attack. Leader point earned.
Oh,
Yoda
poor
lost that
Yoda.
base. He's in
Poor
trouble.
Yoda, man.
73 to 50 right now, unit count.
Mike Beaston now has a Spartan out as well. Probably already has hijack done. He does have hijack researched. Gonna get the Splaza next. Yoda's at a really tough spot if we're speaking very truthfully. Needs to have another base up and running. Because Mike currently has this base completely ready to go. His main base is upgraded, of course, with
Nightingale
an
here.
air pad and armory. He's
Repairs?
set up to go into the late infantry game here.
I'm under assault from enemy
Spartan
infantry.
Laser is now done as well, so Spartan Laser does a lot of DPS to other hero units. Suicide Grunt's getting focus fired before they can even touch the army
Jerome,
of Mike
under fire from
Beaston.
ground troops.
Spartan is
Mike
now
in
putting the
complete
garrison
control
as
here.
well.
Yoda trying to get a
092
shield
under
up,
fire.
I'd imagine.
Over.
No shield coming up for Yoda.
Yeah, Yoda's going to need some form of defense here, man, or else he's going to be completely knocked out of the tournament.
Marines under attack.
With this follow play, Reaper now
Reinforcements
rolling out as
level one
well.
researched.
Will get picked the second that it does come out, unfortunately, but good job actually getting away there.
He
and
was able to get
jumping
to the back.
So he will actually, that's so helpful against all of these Nightingales. Mike Beaston in an
The
overcommittal
enemy has
position.
captured our power node.
Might have to back up here. Spartan jumps out of the garrison, immediately getting stasis as well. Great placement of the mines there for Yoda.
Yoda's got to get something in that garrison, though. No, he opts not to.
He also needs to get a shield up and running. He needs to have a shield done 4 hours ago. Missiles here flying from the anti-air turrets will actually be killing these Nightingales as well if Mike is not careful with his micro. Mike saying,
Yoda
okay,
missed
fine,
it
I'll
to
hit
made
the
a
front.
sentry tower instead of a cloaking? I'm sorry, a shield gen? I don't necessarily know what the point of having a sentry tower would be right here.
Do we move?
It could simply be just from Nightingale smokes, or maybe sniper cloaks, but that alone,
He's got rangers, he's got reavers. I mean, he's gonna be able to spot anything.
yeah.
I'm confused by that play.
Yeah, definitely needs a shield gen
We
right
got
now.
able to hold them all.
Reaver's
Notice
in a
you
great
gotta pick up the
position.
secondary base on Mike's side of the map.
Our power node.
Oh yeah, that's actually very huge. If we take a look here at Mike's perspective, he does not know about that, and has no units over there to scout that either. So Yoda could get away with something sneaky like that for a while, if unscouted.
ready to take down some air units.
Mike actually forced to just kind of collect his units in the middle of the map, just maintain map control as best he can. Simply because of the power node control alone, he's going to be looking so good moving into the later part of the game here, as we get situated.
So the fact that Yoda has that power node, Pat, might actually give away that mini base, or his secondary base, because it looks like Mike's going to go for it, pick it up. He's going to notice that that grunt's coming back, and I think he just gave away his position.
He just put 2 and 2 together
Leader power
immediately, sent
ready.
a Marine over
Yep.
there. We'll actually be pushing for the
Now he's
power
gonna
node.
turn around.
Look at the control here from Mike, sending 1 unit to scout
Our
this
base
base. He's
is
going to be
under
like,
attack.
wait a second, what? And his entire army's going to have to turn around. Cyclops now rolling out as well
Combat
for Mike.
mechanics
Never see
researched.
Cyclops, so that's kind of good. I like seeing Cyclops every now and again.
Hornet here.
Hornets now rolling out still for Mike at the same time. Yoda is just going to keep trying to grab a base, and he really does, because of course last game he certainly learned against the Forge, who has rolling eco, that having a second
Supply
base is
pad
all he
constructed.
has essentially to keep up with a good UNSC player.
Generator upgrade complete.
Now Mike's going to see that Yoda's army is pushing up the right flank here, so Mike could opt for a left flank, or he could come back and try to defend it. We'll see what he decides to do.
Shield tower
Yoda's gonna get
constructed.
aggressive.
Shield tower
Leader
does come
power
up
ready.
successfully as well in this situation.
Phantom awaiting orders.
Leader
If Yoda
point
pushes that
earned.
base right now, he might be able to pick it.
Reinforcements level 1
Right
researched.
before that turret comes up, the turret's gonna come up. It's gonna be a problem.
Our base is under attack.
At the same time, Mike decided to go right for the
Nice
throat.
mirror
Has
here.
captured our power node.
Mike says, you know
It's a
what,
nice
screw
mirror
that,
here.
man. I'm just going to go right at your base. I don't know if Yoda could actually defend this properly.
What now, Sarge?
I think
Yoda
he
decided
might
to
be
go
able
for
to with
the-
the leader powers.
Potentially, yeah, Yoda's actually deciding to opt in for the base alone. But at the same time, Cutter is
092, under fire
inching
from
closer
aerial
and closer
units.
to a damaged donut. Close air support, Nick.
That could be
Shield falls
troublesome.
immediately,
We'll see if
too.
it drops in.
Base is under
Dispersion
attack.
nozzles aimed at the main base here for Yoda. He could certainly lose his base. I think the base DPS
Yoda's got a
of Mike
suicide
is-
grunt sitting to the left, Pat. He's not.
allies
He's
are
not
in
sending the
trouble.
suicide grunts over there.
Infantry level 1
There he goes. He is going
researched.
to have to get aggressive here. Arbiter is
Turret
back as
upgraded.
well, sprinting all the way across the map. Mike is focus firing the suicide grunts in this situation. They do get a connection, but at what cost,
Turret
Nicholas?
constructed.
He needs to stasis the
Fire
base. He needs
base
to get something
constructed.
going here.
Yoda's now pushing
I'm
up to the
under
main
fire.
base of Mike Beaston, but once again, his army is basically nil for base DPS despite those enforcers. Yoda's main base is going to fall, Nicholas.
Nightingale
Oh my
taking
God.
fire.
We're looking
I'm
at base
not
trades.
built for combat.
Both Mike and Yoda do have a second base that is up and running. However, I personally feel that in a one-on-one engagement, Mike has the better army composition. Mike does
Headquarters
sack every single
upgrade
building
complete.
on his base as well. Gets
And
that
notice
eco
that-
back.
Base is
Notice that
under
Yoda
attack.
didn't use any of his leader powers there.
Yeah, he saved him for sure.
This could be the play.
Units
They're
deployed.
gonna engage each other, and this is pretty much gonna determine who moves
Our
on
allies are in
from Group A
danger.
right here. This engagement.
I was worried he lost the Arbiter there
constructed.
too, but he did actually
Harvester
get the Arbiter
constructed.
upgraded to T3, Nick, and then he had him inside a Phantom the whole time, so I thought he was dead.
If he stuns that ground army with the Reavers, and then
I'm
sends
under
a suicide
fire
grunt
from
in there, it
ground
could be a great
troops.
play. See if he utilizes these Reavers or at
Dude,
least
he
one
has
of
to
them.
do great army
No,
conquer.
gonna-
Oh, the
gonna-
Spartan Slam is going to catch
Base
every
is
single
under
Reaver
attack.
there for Yoda losing a lot of
Supply
units
get away.
just from that Spartan Slam. Needs to get out of here.
Need support.
Phantoms are pulling away for Yoda as well. Reaver's going to be picking off some of these, but we
Combat
totally forgot
station
that Cutter
upgrade
has an
complete.
entire drop in his back pocket at any time. Drops the strike, and Yoda Going from nearly 100 pop down to 29. What a good play there from Mike Bisson. Just hanging on to everything,
Our
waiting
base
for
is under
the
attack.
leader power combination. Yoda now getting aggressive on Mike's only base though, Nick.
This is a... Oh, man.
Yeah, so back and forth at the moment.
I don't know.
Supply pad
More
constructed.
and more army coming out from
Under
Yoda at
vehicle
the same
fire.
time. These Phantoms are just sitting here just going to take the DPS. Mike's going to lose that base. Mike actually sitting on a lot less power and supply than Yoda is. And Yoda's sitting at
attack on the ground.
1700. Yoda could just keep buying bases for a hot second.
Our allies are in trouble.
Mike down to no bases.
Buys
93
another
units,
one.
though.
It's so
Taking fire from enemy infantry.
Yoda needs to keep good map knowledge right now. Yoda buys another base,
base
but it's
is
going to
under
immediately
attack.
get spotted here by Mike. And it's way too close to his current base. That means that Mike's
infantry
army
is
could just
targeting
easily
us.
attack it. Yoda not actually upgrading that base at all, even though he has so much supply and power. Yoda's going to have to buy another base. Mike actually sacks his expansion too and
Enemy
builds back on his
infantry
main,
attacking.
as he feels it's the most readily defendable. How's that for a phrase?
Put it on a t-shirt. Let's sell it.
Readily defendable. Yoda now defending his expansion, or his main base, I guess, with literally 2 units. Mike having to continually trade around, sitting on a lost timer of 54
Our
seconds still.
base is under attack.
This is an epic ending
We're
here.
not producing any supply. Call in some
It forces
supply
for Yoda
pads.
not actually in position to do anything.
Our
Mike
allies
is
are
once
in
again
trouble.
on a lost timer. Lost timer still ticking at 49.
Grunts, await your
Yoda's
orders.
never been on a
Oh my
lost timer.
god,
there.
Pat.
43 seconds
I'm under
left as
fire.
well.
Over.
Yo, Mike doesn't have enough to buy a base. Mike
No, he
doesn't have
doesn't.
enough. He doesn't
Oh
have
my
enough to
God.
buy a base.
Oh my god. He's 30 seconds away from losing this.
Oh
We're
no,
gonna need some
Yoda!
supply.
Yoda reset
Call in
his
some
lost
supply
timer. I
pads.
think that Mike actually is going to lose this game by default.
Oh my god.
That's it.
No way.
Oh man.
Are you
Oh
serious?
my god! Yoda wins the
Yoda.
game just by
Oh
lost
my
timer.
god.
No way!
Holy
Nick, the
shit.
drop that Mike made to overpower Yoda's army was the reason he lost, because he screwed himself out of eco. That drop is so expensive.
Yoda just said his hands are shaking after
Oh
that match.
my god.
Oh my
That, Pat,
god!
was the most epic game I've ever seen. Holy shit.
Oh my god, dude!
You serious?
If you enjoy Breaking the Clutch content and want to get more involved, join our Discord server to find teammates, community, and the ability to chat with us directly. Furthermore, follow us on Twitch to join the experience live, where we play our favorite Halo games and hang out with our audience multiple times a week. You'll find the links to both of these in the description of the video down below. Thank you for participating in our community, and enjoy the video.